Oh shit, we're going.
Make memories to good music.
Embrace the chaos.
Well, friends, you got trouble. Trouble right here.
Right here in Tulsa City.
Over.
One must think ahead to experience the now.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
All my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They've moved along, they've changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead.
Come, weary traveler. It is I, internet personality, Malcontent, with another mythical story from, man, I think it was Forgotten Realms? What do they call Forgotten Realms? It was definitely in a suburb of that one place.
What's 2 + 2? I'm bad at math.
Any rate, welcome to Mythic Yarns told by surviving bards of role-playing game stories. With your story recounter, me, the aforementioned internet personality, Malcontent. This one got away from me. I'm like a bard, and I'm going to tell you the tale of a character who didn't even get a name, and the show where you can see a goblin puppet talking about his previous role-playing game experiences, and nothing else ever is here. 10minutedailyvideo.net, your place for 10minutedailyvideo.net. Hey, you guys play D&D or what?
Dungeons and Dragons ride!
Did I put a clip of D&D? What the fuck was... Sometimes I'm queuing up clips and I don't know what I'm queuing up. Okay, hey, I played a fair amount of D&D games, but mostly I was like stuck being the storyteller.
I am Dungeon Master.
Well, I can't say storyteller because I played Vampire the Masquerade. I mean to say game master, game orienter, whatever. I was more times than not a GM.
I am Dungeon Master.
And as the GM, your stories are often like, this is how I sprung this. Like, your stories are just a little bit different. But when you're a player, you get like fairly personalized stories. And I have 2 stories of characters just dying. They don't even have names, these characters. The first one is a drow from the Underdark. I'm going to stress this. Who died shortly after entering the Underdark. Dungeon Master had me roll a perception check. I critically failed it. And he said, you see something barely visible in front of you? And I say, my favorite line ever, barely visible, barely a threat. And then I walk directly into a gelatinous cube and die.
Get out of the way!
It's burning!
The other story I have to tell you was one of these stories where I remember being distinctly mad at everybody involved, like actually mad at them. It was like I lived with these dorks. It was one of these kind of sleazy situations where it was like 8 of us living in one apartment.
Until we reach the 3.
I may have put my foot on the bridge.
I was playing a priest, and I worshipped a god who was related to that GM's previous character who ascended to godhood, which is a D&D thing. We are playing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, so Thaco. My character is like a charlatan, but also a cleric, so he's kind of like a thief-cleric hybrid. And I'm being run out of my GM sets my brand new character up by being run out of town. I run up to the other characters, the other players, and I say, my accomplices! Which I'm holding for applause, because to my mind that's a very funny way to get the other characters involved, you know.
She's caught in the time stop! Counter it, Simon!
My God, Sophina's too powerful!
One of them froze me, like they did a magic spell to freeze me in place, and the villagers killed me. And I was real mad, Because, like, again, in the one instance, you know, it was funny, barely visible, barely threat, then die. That's funny. In this other instance, I think I earned having the rest of the party being forced to deal with my problems with me that the GM also invented for my sake. So, at any rate, what I'm trying to say is when you're playing D&D and that kind of thing happens, you shouldn't just kill your character, like your player characters. You should maybe work it out to see if that's what they want or not. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe these things are collaborative storytelling and not just narcissistic bullshit that you're writing. Because if you want to write a story, GM, just sit down and write a story. Those characters won't get mad at you when they say something pithy and get killed immediately.
All right, damn it.
Thanks for watching. I am aware that these stories are often accompanied by drawings or whatever, but these characters were so nothing that I didn't want to sully that with a drawing. The next one of these I have planned. I have two characters I want to talk about in the near future who will be accompanied by drawings because they're two of my favorite characters I ever played. And we'll see what other kind of role-playing stories Granddad can shake out of his head. Thanks for watching. If you got money, Patreon, like and subscribe. And in the comments, tell me your most embarrassing D&D or, you know, Vampire Massacre, whatever, your most embarrassing role-playing game death. Okay, bye.